What if we stopped scaling our businesses and our lives for that matter? What if life wasn't measured in metrics, but in moments? What if the greatest wealth was actually coherence? Yesterday, I had a conversation with a woman that I met on LinkedIn. And the first thing that she said to me was, "Do you want to scale your business to seven figures?" I smiled and I said, "No, actually, I don't. You see, I've created and I am living the life of my dreams right now." And I continued to tell her my story from being an elementary school teacher, becoming a financial advisor, building, and then selling my business. And I told her, I'm not in a place where I want to chase numbers or strive or effort. In fact, now in my current business, being a hypnotherapist and energy worker, I told her I don't even use words like profit or earn or income. And she gave me a puzzled look. Now I know that she was in a completely different frequency than I am. Our energies were completely polar opposites, which I had realized from the very first moment she asked that question. But that's okay. You see, she was being a mirror. She was reflecting the old paradigm so that I could more clearly articulate the new one. She represented the traditional business model, which I've been very familiar with, which says that value is measured linearly. More money, more clients, more scale. And language revolves around building. You have to build the business. You have to have more, using words like scale and profit and earnings. And it's even expected and normalized that you might burn out and experience stress and anxiety. One's identity and work ethic is often conflated with achievement and success. We're taught that we're only as valuable as what we produce. Now, this model, yes, it's linear, it's rigid, and it's often disconnected from a person's essence. I chose to release this paradigm when I sold my financial services business. I chose to be in the vibration of harmonic allowance. And yes, my book on Amazon is called Allow Life to Happen and Receive Everything That You Desire, as this has been my greatest learning of my life. I choose to see value as frequency based, where coherence creates manifestation and where language is fluid and symbolic. And I use words like allow and manifest and create and attract. You see, in this vibration, identity flows from an inner resonance, not outer metrics. In my reality, wealth doesn't accumulate, it returns. And it's not about how high you climb on the ladder of success, but how deeply you resonate with who you really are. So, are you ready to help me change this conversation? Let's redefine success, not as accumulation, but as resonance. And what if the universe does provide? What if manifesting isn't about getting more, but becoming more aligned? What if our worth isn't proven, but remembered? I choose to live in coherence. And so can you. I don't work to live. I live a life I love, and I'm healthy and vibrant, and I choose to be present in the moments of life. I choose to love and to be loving, and that is enough. What if this new language is how we can change the world? Not by scaling, but by spiraling inward and remembering. Are you ready to remember? Are you ready to remember who you really are? If this resonates with you, I would love for you to subscribe to this channel and we can breathe together.